What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Game Time Guys. I'm Avery. I'm here with my man Al, my man Daryl. We the Game Time Guys. Before we get started today, make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all subscribe. We appreciate all the love and support. Also, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Facebook, social media. It's in the description. But without further ado, today we're going to talk about NBA free agency, all the moves that have occurred. We're going to talk about the NBA power rankings, where we have all the teams ranked after free agency, and we're going to get a little bit into boxing. So,
yeah.
What y'all think about free agency so far, the biggest moves?
Big mix-up. The LeBron James melting pot.
Yeah.
LeBron melting pot getting bigger and bigger. They added some new players, and now they looking at getting, I don't even want to say his name, man. He coming from the Thunder. He ain't what he used to be, but, you know, Carmelo Anthony, man. I want to see what happened. What y'all think about Carmelo?
Hey, but do y'all like the move of him going to LA? I thought he probably should have stayed in the East, went to Philly, stayed away from the West. You know, you only got to worry about Boston if you want Philly. Now in the West, you got Golden State, you got Houston, you got all them powerhouses. You know, what y'all think? Y'all think he should have stayed in the East, or you think LA was a good move for him?
Nah, I think he should have stayed on the East. Maybe he should have checked out the 76ers, even Washington. You know what I'm saying? I would have stayed on the East. I think the East is, I mean, he's been doing it on the East so long, so I think by him switching up, it's going to be way more harder for him than it was with the East.
And I was even saying, I said in the East, you know, if you go to the Sixers, you got Embiid, you got Simmons, you got all the young cats, so when LeBron start kind of falling off, when he get older, you got them young guys starting to come up. So he ain't going to have to carry the whole load, you know what I mean? And they got a lot of young pieces, so they could still trade for Kawhi Leonard, they could trade for Kemba Walker or somebody. Now he in the West, ain't no chance. Nah, you know, not at least not this year.
Right, he gonna have to still work hard like he did with Cleveland.
Definitely.
I mean,
but it ain't gonna be as bad. I don't think.
I mean, it's not gonna be as bad. It's not gonna be as bad, but he's still gonna have to work hard on the West. It's a lot.
I actually like the pieces on the Lakers. They got some young cats that can really ball. Now I don't think they're ready yet to compete. You know, they still need a couple years to develop. But I mean, I like some of the pieces that they got right now.
I think the Lakers going to the show, man.
No,
it's gonna be hard. You got some powerhouse.
You got to look at Boogie Cousins going to the Golden State now.
Yeah, but he coming off injury.
But you know, they already said they're gonna put him on the shelf the first couple weeks of the season or first couple months of the season, and they gonna get him back after the All-Star break. They don't even really need him right now. You just get him back for the playoffs.
Golden State's still a good team without him. You know, they are the champions. So
and then, like I said, you got Boogie going to Golden State.
Then
Randall went from the Lakers to the Pelicans. You got Paul George staying at OKC. Y'all, I don't understand that move.
I think that was a crazy move. If I was him, he should have went to the Lakers.
Yeah, you got a chance to go home. You know, you got a chance to play for your hometown team, play with the best player in the world, and you stayed. And OKC barely made the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
And they got smoked in the first round by Utah, and you stay there. And
now you got LeBron with the Lakers, gonna make it even tougher for them.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, what seed they gonna be?
Exactly.
You got Utah Jazz,
number one seed.
Utah Jazz, the young team.
Hey, I said it. No, I'm just saying.
You got a couple teams in the West.
Who's gonna be the number one team?
The Lakers.
No.
Yes.
No.
Look, I like LeBron too.
I like LeBron.
Hey, just being 100% honest, the Lakers never got a chance to be the number one seed.
It's not the chance.
The Rockets weren't supposed to be the number one seed. They ain't got no powerhouse like that, and they was fucking beating the shit out.
Man, the Rockets is loaded though.
No, they had a powerhouse too. They got a
Rockets loaded.
They had CP3.
Yeah, CP3. You got Harden. You got Ariza, Tucker, Eric Gordon,
and Capella. Oh yeah, what are they gonna do with Capella? I mean, is he signed yet?
No, he's a restricted free agent, so they can match any offer, but he ain't got an offer from nobody else, so they ain't really pressured to sign him to anything big right now.
So what's his deal? He can do like 26 mil.
I mean, he most likely gonna get a max contract, in my opinion, but you know what I mean, right now he ain't got it, so.
I think it's going. They gonna sign him because they gonna try.
He was one of their top. I mean, he ain't a flashy player. He ain't gonna put up 20, 30 a game, but he give you defense and
rebounds.
He tough.
And athletic.
You need somebody that's gonna guard the bucket.
He gonna guard the bucket. He gonna give you dunks when you need it. Out of use from everywhere. So
definitely.
You know what I'm saying.
That's gonna be a good look.
That's a player they need.
Definitely.
I want them teams to stay together because I don't want no excuses when LeBron James come and Taylor West. For his legacy, he needed.
Definitely. And you know, with Melo getting released from OKC, where y'all think he gonna go? They say Houston. They say LA. They even threw the Wizards out there. But they said Houston and LA probably like the top two spots for him right now. What y'all think?
You gotta think about it. I mean,
I don't want to see
I guess
the Lakers. That's a roster spot getting burnt up.
Remember, I look at it like this. Look,
he a good bench player. He'll be a good bench player.
6 man.
And I was telling people this all the time. If you bring Melo in to be a key guy, then you're crazy. Because that's not him.
Not at this point.
Melo was like a spark plug. He a guy who can score the basketball. That's it. You're not bringing him in.
You're gonna bring that spark to the team.
You bring him in to be a spark plug. You ain't bring him in to be no key guy playing 30, 35 minutes a night. And number one option, you bring him in to be a spark plug. So
he bringing that gas.
You definitely need
when you run out of gas.
He's somebody
gas. He put that gas in the tank.
You need somebody coming off the bench to to make some noise because that's definitely one thing LeBron didn't have when he was with Cleveland. He ain't no bench. Bench was non-existent, man. So,
hey, what y'all think about the moves the Wizards made? You know, bringing in Dwight Howard, bringing in Austin Rivers and Jeff Green.
I mean, they needed that move. When you get ready to go top, you know, he's like an upgrade from go top.
Oh yeah, he's an upgrade. Go top wasn't trash.
Gortat was just so.
Dwight Howard is an upgrade.
Dwight Howard is definitely an upgrade from Gortat.
He averaged 17 and 13 last year.
Right. You get the right Dwight Howard. Wizards,
if he focused,
Wizards gonna be something on the East without LeBron, man.
Oh yeah,
and then Jeff Green. I like Jeff Green, versatile guy coming off the bench. He played in defense positions, and I even like Austin Rivers because the Wizards ain't had a good backup guard in how long. They need someone to come off the bench and give Wall and Bill some rest. Man, them boys get ran to the ground in the playoffs, and so you need Rivers who can come in and give you 12 to 15 points a night.
You gonna need them mid-range,
create his own shot, man. You need that. So
you need that off the bench.
I like the moves that they've made, man. I think that they've improved, and I mean, shoot, transitioning now as far as the rankings. How would y'all rank from 1 to 8 in the East and West? What y'all think?
The number 1 East team. I gotta go with Boston Celtics.
Boston, yeah, I agree.
With Haywood and Kyrie come back, and they was already a tough team.
They was one win away from the finals without Kyrie and Haywood.
I mean, LeBron, I like LeBron, but with Kyrie and Haywood there, I think that would have been a different outcome.
Philly's still in there.
Definitely.
I give them 50-50 between them two teams.
Power rankings.
Yeah, this is what I say.
I say Boston number 1.
Boston because they got number 1. I'm gonna say Boston because I would love to put Philly there, but Boston got more experienced player, and the Philly team is still young.
Yeah. So and that's what I said.
And they got a deep bench too. They got a deep bench.
I mean, you got Tatum, you got Rozier, you got Autumn.
You got guys coming from out of everywhere.
Like I said before,
guys that we. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they was one win away from the finals without their 2 best players. So I put them number 1. I put Philly most likely number 2.
Right.
And then honestly, at number 3, y'all call me crazy. Looking at the Wizards at number 3.
Hey.
Call me crazy.
Hey, what about the Raptors?
I said it once and I'm gonna say it again. I put the Wizards above the Raptors.
Well, see, this is the thing. In the regular season, the Wizards are so up and down.
Right.
You know, they'll beat the Warriors and they'll turn around and lose to the Suns or the Kings.
Right.
Yeah.
But one thing about it, when they get in the playoffs, it's like they play like a different team. So it's like if we talking off of just strictly talent, I'll take the Wizards' talent with the new additions over the Raptors. If we just talking about regular season record, consistency, the Raptors, because they're a more consistent team. But as far as talent, I put Washington number 3. Washington number 3, and then I put Toronto 4.
I mean, to me, the Raptors in the playoffs, they show up in the regular season,
and then they fall apart.
And
then that's what I said.
Ain't no way, I said, ain't no way they should have let Cleveland get away like that.
Definitely. They got swept.
They got swept. That was terrible. You know, they were what? Was they the number 1 team?
Yeah, they was number 1 seed in the East.
Right, and
they got steamrolled. I mean, the Wizards, we lost to them in the playoffs.
Exactly.
But shoot, we could have put up a better fight than the Wizards.
They did. Yeah, and I tell you what, with addition to Dwight Howard.
Oh yeah.
That's all they're gonna need.
I really want to see what he do. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people gave him slack when he was with the Lakers, but I mean, he had a back injury that whole season. He played through a whole back injury the whole season and still put up.
They say he was supposed to miss the whole year. He came back in 4 months.
Yeah,
right. So you know what I mean.
I'm not gonna knock his work ethic, but I really want to. I think he's a good fit. I think he's a good fit for that team.
I mean, to me, I think that he gonna try to come back and prove himself. I don't think he's gonna try to go out like. You know, not playing.
But I knew he was trade bait once he got
his name back out there.
I knew he was trade bait.
And then they already said
he was trade bait.
Yeah. And a report came out, and it was like Dwight said he gonna try to really change his image. You know, the Wizards, because he been on 4 teams in 4 years, and he been on 6 in his career. So he was like, you know, he was saying basically how he wanted to turn his career around, not career, but you know, his image around and perception. He didn't want people to keep looking at him like he a problem maker in each locker room he go to.
I don't think he was no problem maker, man. Kobe just don't let nobody outshine him.
Well, it ain't even with Kobe though. It's with the Rockets. He only stayed with the Rockets for 2 years.
Right.
He went to Atlanta for 1 year. They got rid of him. Went to Charlotte 1 year. They got rid of him.
I would have left Atlanta too. Shit.
That wasn't his choice though.
But to me, this is time for him to.
This is the best point guard he's played with.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I mean.
I mean, you got to think about LeBron James not in the East no more. So
it's wide open.
It's wide open. It's for the taking right now. You know what I'm saying? It's the one that come get it in the East.
Yeah,
that's all I got to say.
It's wide open now. They don't got no complaints about the East, man. So
hold on. So
that was 4.
That was.
Boston, Philly, Washington, Toronto. 5, I'm going with Indiana.
I'm going Indiana.
I like they picked up Tyreke Evans.
Yeah.
That was a nice pick. They already was a good Oladipo.
Yeah, I think Oladipo.
He's nice. He's a sleeper. Collison.
I think he gonna only get better. He gonna only get better.
And he a hometown. He's from the area, from Hyattsville, somewhere. So
you agree on?
I definitely. Indiana, they had a solid squad. They gave a good run in the playoffs this year. So I mean, I really do think they're a team to come back and make some noise this year.
And like I said, they brought in Tyreke. That's a 20 point per game scorer. He was one of the best bench guys, spot starters in the league last year. So that's
definitely a good.
That's definitely I agree with that.
So that's what number 5.
100%. That's number 5.
Number 6, I like.
No, we're gonna do 5. 5 from the West.
I was gonna do 8. The playoff. If y'all want
playoff.
Because it's 8 in the playoffs. So I say 6. Milwaukee. You got Giannis.
The Bucks. I go with the Bucks.
The Milwaukee Bucks. All right.
You got Giannis. You got Middleton. Bledsoe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Giannis one of the best. I mean, shoot, they saying he the best player in the East now because LeBron
gone.
I'm sure you got him on your beat, depending on.
They're gonna be tough too. They're gonna be a sleeper.
They done made the playoffs the last couple years. Right. They got the same, pretty much same squad coming back.
The chemistry still.
Everybody.
Jabari Parker, he tore his ACL the year before last, so he missed. He missed the first part of last season, but now he back healthy.
I want to see what they're gonna be. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna push a lot of teams in these too. You know what I'm saying? Without LeBron being there, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, it's gonna be real interesting.
Like I said, you got that big T-Rex is out the East now.
Yeah.
So now you got a bunch of little other dinosaurs.
You got the little Raptors out there.
Little Raptors and the dinosaurs.
Now you got the little Raptors.
Everybody's trying to feast now, so they're like, man, that was the best thing when they seen LeBron go out west. Everybody was like, man. Let's
this is our chance. This is our chance to make a run.
You know what I'm saying? If you're hungry, you gotta eat.
Exactly.
You gotta eat.
So you need one more.
Let's see, you need 2 more. So I say 7.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, we got Milwaukee 6, 7. Miami Heat. They made it last year. They got Dragic. They got Whiteside. They got Richardson.
Yeah, they got a nice squad over this.
They ain't no elite team, and they probably don't even make it out the first round. But Spoelstra's a good coach.
They'll be there.
They got some good.
They gonna be there. It's not too many. You gotta think about it. Last year,
it's wide open, man.
They're only gonna get better.
Exactly.
Gonna get better.
So that's 7, and number 8. I mean, in the East, man, you could go with the Detroit Pistons. You go with the AC in the East. I really don't even know.
They don't know because we used to Cleveland being there, so we don't know.
So Cleveland normally
in the 18.
That would have been 8. You know what? Yeah. Tony's got what's your boy?
They got Tony Parker. Tony Parker.
Tony Parker probably. I mean, he's a little upper age, but I really think that Tony Parker could
play.
I mean, he kind of be a general out there for
exactly. All young teams need a good
need a good general, right?
So that's 1 through 8. So our top 8 teams from the East, we had Boston, Philly, Washington, Toronto, Indiana, Milwaukee, Miami, and who's 8? Charlotte.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Charlotte. So I know J.R. Smith, he ain't gonna remember what the score is, so that ain't even gonna happen.
He gonna shoot. J.R. Smith shoot on opposite basket.
Hey, y'all mess around, J.R. Smith turning to old J.R. Smith now. You never know.
He done. He done, man. He could.
He had a long. He had 2 years to do that.
he ain't never do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was high the whole season, but that ain't none of my business.
Shoot, now we got
the
West.
Yeah, we got the West. Number one, we don't even need to discuss.
Yes,
Golden State.
No,
number one doesn't even need to be
Golden
discussed.
State.
I mean, they was already the best team, and they get one of the best bigs.
They even better. Can they go up another notch? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
they playing against the fucking monsters. Yeah, I'm going to say number one.
They definitely number one.
They're number one.
They ain't my number one, but I'm gonna say number one.
That's the real number one.
Yeah, because the Lakers didn't make a playoff last year, and this team that they putting together ain't proven. So I'm gonna definitely say I'm gonna go with the Warriors.
What team ain't proven?
The Lakers. They didn't make a playoff.
But they proven though. They proven number one. Only how the
I'm saying the Warriors is proven number one,
exactly.
and I'm gonna have to say them until.
So who you say number two?
Houston.
It's 50-50 toss up. Houston
Rockets, man. Houston Rockets, man.
All right, so
they are another proven. They're another proven team on the West, man.
Hey, you say that, but I'm not gonna push the Lakers down that far down.
I'm going to.
I would have thought.
I'm going to.
What I was thinking was if the Rockets would have beat Golden State, they wouldn't have beat the Cavs.
Hey, hold on. But check this out. LeBron and Cleveland, they wasn't even a top 3 seed in the East. So why should they go to the Lakers and in the first year they will be a top 3 seed in the West?
We talking about the playoffs. Hey,
it's gonna be even tougher in the playoffs.
It's gonna be tough. I'm telling you, got a lot. It's a lot of good teams in the West, man.
It is,
but it's a lot of good teams in the West. The East,
I mean, it don't matter what team.
Hey, but we've seen one player, a good player ain't gonna beat a good team.
Hey,
LeBron is the best player in the world, but when you go against a good team,
I said it. The Lakers.
Lakers what?
They number two.
Number two is Houston.
I'm gonna give y'all Houston.
Hey, 2 against 1. So
y'all got it.
We gonna call Houston.
Go to State.
So now we got number 3 then, G.
Number 3, I go with the Lakers. Number 3.
Now you gonna put them down there. Remember what I said though.
I go with the
Lakers 3. LeBron. They said LeBron by himself is good for like 12 or 13 wins.
For sure.
And they won 35 games last year, so you had LeBron, that's a 47, 48 win team.
They got Rondo,
they got Stevenson.
Hey,
they got McGee, they got somebody that can get
Rondo ain't healthy, so that's why I said I mean he last year.
Man, hey, Rondo was a dog in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, but I want to see the only reason I can't really say, oh yeah, the Lakers, because that team didn't make.
Number 3 for me.
And you don't know how that team is gonna mesh, because when Melo went over to the Thunder, we thought they was gonna be some.
No, I never thought.
And I thought they was gonna do something, but they was hot.
Because you got 3 people together that ain't never won nothing.
And then you got 2 people. And then you got 2 people that gotta have the ball in the hand the whole time. So that is like me and you on the team. I'm gonna hold the ball and you gonna hold the ball and you ain't gonna never touch the ball.
Jordan and Kobe on the same team. Who gonna get the shoot?
Exactly.
Yeah,
so I say, you know for sure Westbrook gonna shoot.
Oh yeah.
So we put the Lakers number 3.
Yeah.
Number 4, who y'all got?
I'm gonna go with
Thunder.
I'm gonna go with the Thunder. I'm gonna go with the Thunder.
I'm definitely going Thunder.
I'm gonna
go with the Thunder.
I'm gonna go with Portland.
Nah.
Portland was 3 last year. Portland was 3rd seed last year. They ain't lost nothing.
Yeah, because LeBron wasn't there.
Yeah, but still, LeBron is already bought them.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna go with them because
it wasn't the Thunder though.
I'm saying
Thunder wasn't about them. No, Thunder wasn't about Portland.
Houston.
No, it wasn't. I think it was like what? That was 4.
Rockets was number 1.
Golden State was 2. Number 3 was it was some. No, Portland was number 3.
Portland number 3.
Portland was number 3. Like
and what's that number 4?
The Thunder was
number 4. Number 5.
Thunder was 4. Yeah, because they played. Utah was 5. And Thunder had home court. Okay. So if I'm not mistaken, so I go with Portland 4.
Okay.
Lillard, McCollum.
So who you go with 3?
The Lakers.
Lakers
3, Portland 4.
Only reason why I say.
Is he going to be staying there?
Who?
Well, as of right now, he's still there. Because look, check this out. We're talking about Lillard.
They trying to get him.
But if that's the case, then we can say if the Lakers get Kawhi Leonard, they shoot up to number 2 or number 1. You see what I'm saying?
They be number 1.
So that's what I'm saying. But we doing it based off of what the roster got right now.
I wouldn't even say number 1.
So right now we'll put an asterisk by that.
We got to vote on it. So what would you say? Number 4.
Number 4.
What'd you say?
I say Portland.
I'm gonna rock with you with Portland because of what they did last year.
And I'm gonna stick with my guns. I'm gonna say Jack. I'm gonna say OKC. Because Paul George, I think they're gonna jail this time. I think they're gonna work. They're gonna do something this time.
All right, who y'all think for number 5?
What? To me, I'm gonna go with
Jazz.
I'm gonna go with Portland.
Portland
5.
For me,
I'm gonna go with 5. I'm gonna go with the Pelicans.
The Pelicans.
Man,
Who they got?
And one of the best players in the world, Anthony Davis.
He's a dog.
Man, look, the Pelicans swept the Portland Trailblazers last year in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Shoot, the Pelicans ain't no pushover. Now they was a 6 seed, but you know what I mean, they swept they swept the who they swept the Trailblazers in the first round. So you got Anthony Davis, you got Drew Holiday, they just got Julius Randle.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They got a nice little squad.
You got a point. I can rock with you with that one.
I agree with you on that one.
That's 5.
I'm rock with you on that one.
That's 5. Okay. 6.
So you didn't say so.
I ain't said OKC.
You didn't say okay.
I said
wow.
I say that's 5.
Wow.
Why not?
I say 6. Utah.
Yeah, OKC way down like that.
They're gonna be number 7.
They got that young team, man. They got that young team, man.
Number 6 is
They got that young team.
Number 6 is Utah. Donovan Mitchell.
I'm with you.
Wow.
Because they don't got no true leader yet.
Who don't have no true leader? But he putting Utah over OKC.
Yeah. Man, you saw what Utah did to OKC in the playoffs? Man, look, did you see what Utah did to OKC in the playoffs?
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
Did you see? Did you watch that series?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they smoked OKC.
I watched it.
They did.
They smoked OKC. They punished them, boy. And Rubio missed like the last 3 games of the series.
But I'm saying, I think Paul George and what's his name?
Man, I don't believe in OKC, man.
I mean, not yet.
He came back. He came back with something. There was something over there was good.
He heard something. I tell you that he heard something for him to come back.
Yeah,
he heard something.
So I don't see it. So
so what you got? So what's that?
Utah 6.
Utah 6.
I put OKC 7. And we done talked. They got a good squad. And number 8.
You go with number 8.
It's a pick, man.
Number 8, I'm going with Denver.
Whoever at that
I'm going
point.
with Denver. I like Jokic, the center. I like they backcourt Murray and Harris.
I tell you somebody you can't say. Well, I don't know. You can't. I mean, it's Kawhi Leonard staying.
Oh, the Spurs. Yeah.
It's Kawhi Leonard staying.
If Kawhi Leonard stays, the Spurs gonna be one of them 8 teams.
Exactly.
If you don't, it's a wrap for them.
They can fall in the bottom 5. The Spurs if they
if they get Kawhi.
If they stay, if Kawhi Leonard stay and play, I think they're gonna be in that top 8.
But then if they in the bottom 5, shit. I mean, the Warriors dog them. The Lakers dog them.
Houston a dog.
Houston a dog them.
Pretty much.
I tell you, at that point, it don't even really matter. You can get dogged out.
The bottom. I mean,
you can get dogged out.
The top 3 teams in the West. I think they could be any.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I think from 4 to 8. I think from 4 to 8.
Yeah.
Them teams can be any. It's like a toss up on them teams.
I mean, but you know.
I guess whoever.
Golden State, Houston, and LeBron. The Lakers, they ain't.
Yeah, that's right. You said it right. Not the Lakers.
They advancing to the. I don't see.
They definitely is. I don't see none of them get taken out by.
LeBron ain't get knocked out in the first round. Now they might get knocked out in the second.
LeBron ain't never got put out in the first round.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah, it's okay.
Never.
That's the 8 teams right there for the East and West. I think we have a pretty good list, right?
Yeah, exactly. I like that list. I like that list.
So with that being said, we can transition now to this boxing. A lot of good fights that we waiting for. We don't know if they gonna happen, but it's a lot of fights that we waiting for. We know the Danny Garcia Sean Porter fight.
Who y'all got on that?
August, baby.
Who y'all got on that?
That's gonna be a good one.
I got Garcia.
I'm going Garcia.
I'm going with Garcia.
Danny Garcia?
Yes, I am too.
I'm not a big Sean Porter fan.
I'm going with Danny Garcia.
I'm not really that impressed with Sean Porter. He's a solid fighter, but
I'm going with Danny Garcia.
I'm going with Garcia too.
You going with Garcia?
I'm definitely going with Garcia.
I want to see Sean Porter win, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, cause Kyle Brook whooped his ass, and Kyle Brook whooped him. But then Kyle Brook lost to doggone Earl Spence, so I don't even want to see Earl Spence fight the winner out of them two anyway, because I think that'd be a bum fight. Because
Danny Garcia and Spence and Earl Spence.
If Sean Porter beat Danny Garcia, what Earl Spence look like fighting him?
Yeah.
Sean Porter already lost to Kyle Brooks.
He ain't gonna.
And Earl Spence already took
Danny
the
Garcia
belt.
gonna win that fight.
You think so?
Danny Garcia gonna win that fight.
Popular demand if it go to the cards. If it go to the cards,
Yeah.
if it go to the cards, he gonna win. Every time.
I agree.
Hey, that man, he
time.
got punching power too, man.
Yeah,
I like Garcia. He quick too.
Garcia got punching power too, man.
Hey, I like the dog.
But you already know who they ducking, so you know.
Who they
Well, I
ducking?
mean, you talking about Spence and
Earl Spence, not
Crawford. And we can't give it away, man. We gonna get that.
Hey,
we gonna get
we gonna get that. But I'm gonna say Danny Garcia had some good fights against one-time Thurman. One-time Thurman bust him up, but I really don't think that one-time is still one-time anymore. But because what he trying to do is, cause right now, you know, the WBC just took his belt, so now Danny Garcia and Sean Porter, you know, they fighting for the WBC belt.
Right.
WBC took the belt from him. They took the belt from.
When we gonna put the Charlo brothers in this, man?
The Charlo brothers.
I want to see Charlo and Triple G. That's
Triple G. That's a fight.
I want to see Hurd from.
Oh yeah, that's a good fight. He from Washington.
Yeah, I want to see Hurd.
Advocate.
I want to see Hurd.
That'd be a good fight because
Laney Lord. Hey, I'm telling you, Laney Lord. I want to see one of the Charlo brothers fight Laney Lord. You know, Laney Lord. People been ducking him for years.
And the other Charlo brother want to fight Tank Davis from Baltimore.
Hurd.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Hurd.
Man, Tank is what 120 pounds.
But that's the younger. Well, not the younger, but
shit, even him, he big.
One is middleweight. The other Charlo brother is
Charlo brother.
Yeah, and they not Tank like 120.
They like 130. He 130. Tank 130. Yeah.
Gravante.
Okay. All right.
I want to see Tank and Lomachenko.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight.
Lomachenko would knock him up.
I'm going with Lomachenko.
Lomachenko would knock him up.
Lomachenko.
Lomachenko would knock him up.
I said, hey, I'm telling you, Tank Davis gonna bust him off.
He don't got that experience.
Man, Lomachenko already got a loss.
He don't got the experience.
It don't matter.
Lomachenko ain't beating Tank Davis.
He gonna
Hey, it's about knowledge, experience.
Experience, okay.
Experience, you feel me? And he got the talent to go with it. So it ain't like he a bum. He got the talent, the technique. He got the talent, the technique, and he got the experience. Yeah. That go a long way, man.
He know how to lose.
He better bring his game face. He better bring his game face.
Bring A game. Hey, you better pass the lunch. I'm trying to
Lomachenko. No,
mess with Lomachenko. He better pack it. You right about that. He better pack it.
Something serious. And I ain't even a big Lomachenko fan, but I respect. Just off watching him.
Hey.
Nah, man. I think sometimes
he demands his respect.
I think Lomachenko is like. Sometimes I think because they try to give him pound for pound. Like the top boxer right now, and I really don't think he's that. Especially, you can't be pound for pound carrying around that L, because Floyd messed it up for everybody. Once you get that L, Floyd
one of a kind, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's a different pound for pound is.
Who you got pound for pound right now?
Canelo got an L too.
All against Floyd.
I wish
pound for pound. Let's see.
Be honest with you, I wish they get over that one loss and you get a loss and you ain't no good no more. I really think like a lot of great fighters had losses.
Who you got pound for pound?
Pound for pound, man, it's hard to call, man, because everybody got their pick. Pound for pound.
My pound. Go ahead. You get yours.
My pound for pound.
Right now,
it's Canelo Alvarez.
Canelo.
Yeah, why not?
I'll give it to you.
I mean, did he lose?
My pound for pound. Hey,
did he lose anytime soon?
My pound for pound.
Who you got?
My pound for pound. Y'all can say what y'all want to.
You better not say Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, I agree.
Crawford! Oh my God!
Terrence Crawford.
No, man,
he not pound for pound for me.
No,
because the only reason why. But listen what I'm saying. I mean, the only reason why I said it because he didn't really fight nobody right now.
That's true.
You know, I mean,
right now,
Earl Spence and Crawford. Earl Spence and Crawford.
He got the IBF belt. He beat Kyle Brook. He beat Kyle Brook. And guess what? Kyle Brook beat fucking goddamn Sean Porter. What you talking about?
Who's Sean Porter?
Sean Porter?
Hey, Terrence Crawford beat Jeff Horn. Jeff Horn beat Pacquiao.
Man, that was you thought that shit was on ESPN. No, that fight. He beat Pacquiao. You funny, man. He did not beat Pacquiao. Pacquiao had a drunk.
They fight Class B fighters right now. Class B fighters.
Neither one of them really.
Ain't nobody fighting nobody
with somebody on that level.
Exactly, when you see they fight, you know who gonna win. Just like
he did exactly what he supposed to do against Horn. He beat his ass
because Horn wasn't nothing.
He's some shit. And Manny Pacquiao, don't worry, Manny Pacquiao fighting in a couple of weeks. He fighting again. Don't even worry.
Fighting? as a Class B fight.
But
man, he didn't fight. I mean, he ain't fight. You say Pacquiao.
He he didn't lose the horn though. He had a wobble, man. He was punch drunk in there. They ripped that belt from that man on ESPN at that. ESPN, come on, cuz.
Yeah. So pound for pound, what's your pound? Who your pound for pound?
Man, you said Crawford. Hey, no, hell no. You already knew what I like. Deontay motherfucking goddamn Wilder. That's the man.
I mean, yeah, you
he the man. Hey, he got motherfuckers out there.
Hey, well, shoot, duck season. Since we on Wilder now, we can talk about that Anthony Joshua Wilder fight, which
man,
I'm going Wilder.
Man, I gotta go to hometown.
Alabama. I gotta go hometown guy.
This is what this Bama gonna say. And his promoter Eddie Hearns, man, he like the crookedest. He worse than Don King. He said we need more than 8 weeks to prepare for Deontay Wilder. We can't have the fight in Wembley. You know what I mean? They don't want to have it there. So
you say Wembley?
Wembley. You don't want to have a fight there. So I'm like, yo, how you? But right after that, you saying you're gonna have a fight with Alexander Povetkin in 8 weeks, less than 8 weeks. You're gonna have the fight at Wembley.
Man, they ducking, man.
They ducking. So I mean,
that right there.
You couldn't have the fight. So this is my thing. If I want to go, and you saying that, hey, I want to fight this man right now. You next. I'm not going. If I'm trying to go to Disney World, I'm not looking for rooms and booking rooms for Six Flags. So why you even, having talks with Alexander Povetkin about a fight? When you said this man next to him, I don't even, even if you really want to fight, pay him to sit aside money.
Right.
Yeah. Floyd did it all the time.
Make it happen, right?
Make it happen.
Make it happen. Shoot, you trying to do it, make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see it. I want to see it.
When Lennox Lewis said he wanted to fight Tyson, he said, I don't care what y'all got to do. I want to make it happen.
I think this fight will really.
It's going to happen.
It'll really bring heavyweight boxing back.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody waiting for it. Everybody waiting for it, man.
You already know.
That's the fight everybody
heavyweight boxing went away a long time ago. I want to see
when you think
heavyweight boxing come back.
Like, it ain't been real good since Lennox Lewis, man. And Lennox Lewis unified with the last person to unify in like 1999, the last time all the belts was together.
I mean, I want to see, Joshua and Wilder.
That's the fight, man. I don't want to see him fight.
I don't want to see him fight nobody else. They didn't fought everybody else.
I don't want to see nobody else. Ain't nobody else out there. Ain't nobody else out there but each other. So
they
make it happen.
Ducking and dodging. Y'all make them fight each other.
Right.
I don't want to see him fight.
That's going to unify all the belts, right?
Yeah.
We want to see the undisputed heavyweight champion. The last undisputed heavyweight champion, what?
Lennox Lewis. No. Lennox Lewis in '99 had all the belts. Yeah. Klitschko.
He was undisputed.
No. The last person that had really Anthony Joshua really not even the champ, because the only reason he got all the belts was because Tyson Fury pissed hot for drugs, which wasn't a PED, and he was the unified champ. So actually, he's still the linear champ, but. Anthony Joshua got the belt. So and then when he fought Klitschko didn't even have the WBA belt. They said that they were going to give them the belt. Whoever the winner out of those two, they were going to give them the belt. But none of them wanted to fight Wilder, so I don't respect that.
Yeah, I feel you.
Right. It is what it is, Jay.
And in closing, y'all say who is y'all's all-time favorite boxer? All-time.
Come on, that's an easy one
for you.
Come on, man, Muhammad Ali. Come on, man, the best, man, the best ever, man.
I'm gonna have to go with Muhammad.
Muhammad Ali.
Me, I'm gonna go. I like Roy Jones.
Roy Jones.
Hey, that's
he a good fighter.
That's just like if you say, who your favorite basketball player? Everybody gonna say Jordan. You know what I mean? Of all time. I don't just go for the top dog, the big fish.
I mean, Roy Jones. In his time, he was.
I just like his style. You feel me? I like his style. He brought like the swag. You know what I mean? Like the swag. That's just
the new age Pernell Whitaker. That's what he bought.
This is what Roy Jones' problem was. He should have stayed in his weight class. When he started going up in weight class and he got knocked out.
You had no choice when you get older though. But you can't stay. You 30-something years old still weighing 150 pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
That's gonna be hard. You know what I'm saying? So he got older, so he had to step up. He had no choice.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah, so I mean, this is another one. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. It's another good show. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to GTG.
Yeah. Game Time Guys. Hey, like the video.
Like it.
Follow us in the description.
Hey, like it.
Hey, like it. Hate it. Whatever you gonna do, make sure you share.
If you like it, check it. If you love it, subscribe.
If you don't like it, still check it.
Still subscribe.
We're gonna be rolling out a ton of videos for y'all, so appreciate y'all tuning in, man.
Hey, thank you,
Thank y'all.
Peace. Deuces.